And Winfrey Zoom call?
I didn't get a chance to watch it.
Pretty hyped on there. I was just wondering if you guys had seen it or not.
I definitely.
So what are your for any of you, were your first impressions of being here? What's today like for you?
It's been busy, but it's been definitely good being able to, get names familiar with faces. Got a chance to meet a lot of great people, but most importantly, I'm just ready to get to work. But it's definitely been, good being showed around the facility and all.
Yes, sir. Just coming in, getting to meet everybody, put some names and some faces together, and, just getting to see, the new family. So it's been great.
Yeah, we hear that you're not the fastest guy in the draft, but there's a lot of receivers who are great in the NFL without being fast. So how do you make up for that, and why will that not be an issue?
Yeah, I don't really think it'd be an issue for me. I've never been the fastest, going back to high school or college, but I really take a real hardship into my craft. I like to be real technical on how I beat defensive backs, and that's one thing that I take, pride in. Knowing that I'm not the fastest, I got to find different ways to win.
Chance, who just asked that question? He's not that fast.
All right.
How'd you hear a few weeks ago, right? What's it like coming back today knowing this is your replacement plan?
I'm glad I'm back because this was like my top visit that I liked the most out of like all the visits. So, just getting to meet everybody again, even down to the equipment people. So it's fun to be back. I'm glad I'm back. So I'm just here to work.
What made it your best visit?
You said what?
What made it your best visit?
Just the vibe around just everybody. And you could tell it was genuine, and you could tell I really felt like I was wanted here. So just being able to, just to sit down and talk with everybody about, not just football, but about life also outside of football, that's what kind of stood out to me. So I haven't heard from Miles yet, but I mean, shoot, how it sound like I'm gonna be looking at the phone hoping he'll text me, but we gonna see.
What things do you hope to learn from the ultimate route runner in Amari Cooper?
I hope to learn a lot, not just on the field, but off the field too. He has a successful career in both. Most importantly, how he was able to take care of his body and how he was able to translate from college to the pros and have success, as soon as he stepped on the field. So that's definitely something that I'm going to, ask him to just pick his brain so I can be the best that I can be in this upcoming season.
Donovan Peoples-Jones?
Yeah. So I used to watch him when he was at Cash Tech. Watched him back then, watched him at Michigan. Same, he's definitely had a successful NFL career up until this point, and he's going to continue to have the same success within these next few years. But I'm going to ask him the same exact questions, like how did you get to where you get to? What did you do to separate you from the rest of the guys?
Martin, I don't know if you heard, but the Browns just traded their starting nickel back today. Kind of breaking news. Just any reaction to that?
I didn't know that. So, but it doesn't change anything for me. I'm just coming in to compete, and do whatever I can for the team.
Have you played a lot of slot corner with?
No, I have. I practiced at State. A couple games I followed. I played in the slot, but not really. Not much.
Have you gotten a sense yet that there's a rich history and tradition of defensive backs in Cleveland? I mean, starting with the Dogs, do you know anything about that?
Yes, ma'am. I know it's a rich tradition here. Cleveland Browns, they always keep great defensive backs. Also, a guy from Pensacola, Florida, where I grew up, he was here a couple years back, Demarius Randall. I know you guys probably know him. Yeah, that's my guy.
Martin, you like to go by MJ or Mark?
Yeah, I like MJ. I like MJ better, yeah.
What did Demarius tell you about being here?
I really didn't get a chance to talk to him. He called me last night, but I was so busy. My phone was just going crazy, but he just told me congratulations. I'm gonna talk to him later, though. Yeah.
David, you had such a great year that you were voted receiver of the year in the Big Ten. This is kind of Ohio State country here. So what do you think that says a lot about the way you play the game, that two more highly touted receivers in this draft and you were voted the better of them?
I think it definitely does. Just the competitive nature that I have on the field, playing in one of the best conferences in the league, and for me to be named the best receiver in that conference. In the first round, you had Chris Olave, Jahan Dotson, and Garrett Wilson go. So to be able to beat those guys out and to outperform them, last season was definitely a huge accomplishment for me and something that I, strive to do.
Yesterday, Martin, but I want to ask the other two guys. What impact will it have on you, David, to be on the same team with Deshaun Watson, getting passes from Deshaun Watson, and then also Alex? What impact will it have on you trying to chase him around? I know you can't hit him in practice or anything like that, but just a mobile quarterback like that, how will that help you?
I think for me personally, he already solidified the type of great quarterback that he is. With the success he had in Clemson, the success he had in Houston, and like I said, he's going to continue to be great. He's definitely a top 5 quarterback in this league. I personally say, biased now, he's number 1. So it's definitely going to be fun to learn a lot from him. I'm going to try to stay close to his hip so I can understand the playbook better. Hopefully I can become his best friend.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So with Deshaun Watson, just making sure he keeps, boosts his awareness, just try to get back there and chase him, like you said, as much as I can, boost him out the pocket here and there, just trying to keep him on his feet. So the more I can keep him on his feet, the better that's going to make him at what he needs to do, and that's going to make me better at what I need to do. So the more we both keep progressing and getting better, then there's no negative. That's always positive, because that's the ceiling. There's no ceiling for getting better. We always getting better, whether it's awareness, whether it's bending corners, whether it's chasing, giving effort, just getting better on both sides of the ball.
The necklace at home?
I remember the combine. You said Greg Newsom was the best corner you faced.
Yeah.
Do you remember anything in particular about when you went against him?
Yeah, most definitely. It was hard to get film on him because the previous year he was out, so I only got to watch like 9 plays, so it was I was out there freelancing, but he definitely got the better of me, so I'm definitely looking forward to getting my one-on-ones and matchups in practice. He's a real patient corner, real technical. That's what the best DBs do. They're real technical, and I consider myself a technician too, so it's definitely going to be some battles in practice.
I know you said that the trade doesn't change anything in your mind, but just how confident are you that you can hit the ground running and be a major contributor as a rookie, and how much pride will you take in being ready right away?
I put in a lot of work in my craft, I work hard, so I'm just gonna come in, and go be the same person every day, go hard as I can possibly, and make everybody around me just better, from the receivers to the quarterback to the DBs, and just, learn and keep filling my toolbox and just go from there,
Have you been welcomed by Denzel Ward yet?
No, I haven't actually.
Any of those guys in the secondary yet?
No, I haven't talked to nobody in the secondary yet.
Looking forward to meeting a bunch of those guys?
Yes, ma'am. All of them. I'm looking forward to meeting all of them.
Talked about practicing in the slot sometimes. Like, what's the biggest challenge you think of? Especially maybe a guy your size having to try to play inside against some of those smaller guys.
Probably the biggest challenge, is just more field to cover. Outside is kind of, got the sideline as your friend, so it's not too many routes a receiver can run, from the outside, but the inside is kind of, a bigger challenge, I would say.
Coaches talk to you a lot about moving inside the last couple days?
No, sir.
Necklace at home?
Yeah, I left the necklace at home. My grandpa, he wanted to wear it around a little bit, so decided to let him have it for a day or two.
Did you hear from, when you were talking about your friend that, you put on the bed, did you hear from was their family around, or did you hear from them after that?
Yeah, so his mom was actually at my draft party, and she didn't know, I got on the back of it, it says RIPD3, but she didn't know that until after I showed it to her, and then she busted out in tears. So it was definitely an emotional moment. I'm always trying to keep his name alive because he was just a big brother to me, and not only a big brother to me, but a big brother to a lot of people in our community. And I'm just trying to make sure he lives through me, and I'm gonna continue to do that with these next few years in the NFL.